that is tough, and that's a mental mind, because the profile has that being pretty flat, but that's a fucking climb all the way out, and I'm like running on fumes. So, 6 Corners is looking very optimistic now. I'll be happy to make it back to the end of this road.
In the bikepacking context, there's 3 types of fun. There's type 1 fun, type 2 fun, and type 3 fun. Type 1 fun is fun when you're doing it. It's a big smile on your face. Type 2 fun, yeah, it's not really fun all the time doing it, but afterwards, oh man, that was a great ride. Type 3 fun, miserable when you're doing it. Afterwards, you're still thinking, oh, that was a big mistake.
I'm Mike, I'm from Auckland, and my passion is cycling.
Is it a bad sign that a concrete slab feels comfortable?
My wife coming home. My name is Brian Alder, and I'm the creator and the guy that came up with the idea for the 6 Corners Challenge.
The 6 Corners event is a self-supported ride.
You have a time of 36 hours.
Starts on Saturday morning at 6 a.m. and then you've got until 6 p.m. Sunday night to knock the course out.
The idea of the 6 Corners is there's 6 ends of the road in Golden Bay, and it just so happens that 5 of them end in places in national parks and 1 ends in a scenic reserve.
One is the start of the Heafy track, goes up to Cobb Dam, Remeka, Totranui, then out to Farewell Spit, and I can't remember the other one that's on the west coast, but Anatori. And it also goes out to Anatori.
They're all incredible places to go to in their own right.
I still have no idea how I'm riding this course. It's not set direction, you can go out any way you want to do it.
Go to Farewell. Mentally, I'm conjuring up a tailwind back to Tark, getting the way back.
I'm planning on that about mid-afternoon tomorrow.
Everybody's got a different strategy, or no strategy, or whatever.
That's the unique thing about this race. It's which of the 6 corners you're going to go to, which orders you're going to go to. It's going to challenge you like few other events will. That's an awful lot of fun.
Well, at least it's not raining at the moment. Now it's, how cold is it outside and how many layers should I put on? Which it doesn't feel that cold, but I could be sitting in a sheltered bit where there's not showing any wind, so start to get dressed. Luckily the start line's all of about 60 seconds away, so.
Probably about 5 minutes before start. We've got about 20 people here maybe, roughly. We'll see which direction everyone goes. I had no idea how many people would turn up, but yeah, that's probably a pretty good turn up considering what the weather forecast was at the beginning of the week, which was torrential and horrid.
Thanks for coming. Couple of rules. No drafting. If you're going to go and do all 6 corners and you want to make the Hall of Fame, the list on the website, you need to prove to me that you've done it. So Strava file, GPX file, photos at the finish, something like that. I'll hopefully see as many people as possible at the Roots Bar tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and we can find out who did what. We must be really close to 6 o'clock, eh?
Any last words, Conzi? Why is everyone else going the other way? Oh well, I won't have to worry about drafting.
You feel like you're going in the wrong direction, don't you?
I always think the biggest challenge for any bikepacking event is turning up, and turning up at 6 o'clock on Saturday morning when it's dark and generally cold. Like getting out of bed and getting there is always the biggest thing. The idea to do them in any order was to keep it simple, and it came from an idea of an event that used to run in Christchurch, which was a row gain. So that's the row gaining idea is that you can do the controls in any order. I realised the benefit of it is that everyone's going in a different direction all the time. So even if you're miles ahead of everyone else, you're still going to see lots of people. Yeah! So the riding becomes very social. It's more about participating and getting the experience of being involved, and it mixes things up beautifully.
Plan, try and get to Farewell Spit early in the morning, and then up to Anatori, and then head to the beginning of the Heaphy track, and then back to Takaka, depending how I feel, whether I go out to Totranui, and then get ready for another big day on Sunday, doing most of the 4,500 metres of climbing. The fast way and the slow way.
Oh, now he opens it.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping when you I think we're just over this hill to get to the first corner. Weather has been relatively kind so far, a few spits, and then it looks like it'll be a bit of a tailwind up to Anatori. I can't remember if we go past a cafe before we make the Anatori turn off or not. If I see a cafe, I'll be pulling in. Try to prove that I made it here.
The old selfie, create the evidence. There you go, Brian, we're here. I still could take one for the team, put all my rain gear on, and of course the rain had stopped. So I'm gonna take my pants off, which means it's gonna start pissing it down in about exactly 2 minutes. Forecast is finally arrived.
Right, what made me take part in this event?
Wake me up when this is done.
I like a challenge.
We're doing a few extra gears today.
I'm not getting any younger.
My eyes aren't back in Takaka.
And it was my birthday earlier this week, so this is like my birthday challenge to myself to see how I'm going. Cycling, I did a bit in my youth. I didn't do anything competitive. I'd always wanted to do the coast to coast. Managed to get that done in 2012, and then work got really busy and it was too hard to do 3 sports, so I just migrated to cycling and I've been doing cycling since. I just like the challenge of it. It gets you out with nature, gets you away from connected life, I suppose, so no phones or internet, etc. And so it's just a good chance to reset.
I'm still warm, so that's the main thing. It's a lovely road. It'd be a lot more if it was sunshine, but hey, you've got to ride with what you're given, so.
The further you get out to Anatori, the steeper the little climbs get. And normally, one direction you're going to have a headwind as well on a heavy gravel road. And the trouble is that you do this last 10k section, which is probably the hardest piece of that section, and you know you're coming back. The more you kind of do on that, you kind of know yourself, you're digging yourself into a hole. It's quite funny. It's quite a mental game, yeah.
Just over 5 hours.
Yeah.
109 k's.
Oh, nice. You got plenty to eat?
Yeah, we're going to write with sugar and some pieces in there.
Yeah.
Try not to go too hard. Some of those hills don't give you much choice though. Oh well, I'm glad to see I had a few people going the other way to show I was going the right way. Yeah, it is what I expected. Would have been nice not to have that rain, but hey, probably another 15k short of being halfway through today. So, oh, well, yeah. Yeah, still got over 2/3 of a concentrated bottle of sugar. Pure health. There'll be a fair few that buy like more the specially formulated drink mixes, etc. But I've got a sweet tooth, so I can handle the sweetness of the sugar. So, and it's a lot cheaper than buying, you know, like $50, $60 tubs of carb mix.
The Six Corners Challenge is effectively like a long one-day event or a 2-day event, and what you can get away with eating is a little bit different than if you're doing a true multi-day bikepacking event where you kind of end up eating a lot more real food and maybe sit-down meals.
All that stuff. Nice little pinches. I can't remember if there's a few more to go or not. I think there might be at least one more. Ooh.
How's the body feeling?
The back's starting to go. I don't like this. Yep, no, definitely cafe stop. Coffee and just the ability to get off the bike seat for 10-15 minutes and then get going again.
Yep.
Right, let's go make the most of this downhill.
Yeah. All right.
If only it was all downhill to the end.
There's so many strands to bikepacking. You change landscapes quite quickly and you change places quite quickly, and you can move from one place to another. You know, if you're doing even 100 kilometres a day, you're generally somewhere very different than where you were before. Bikepacking is at its heart trying to be simple and trying to do without and trying to travel with the least that you need.
Coffee. Yes.
The bikepacking community is growing quite a lot. There's these races all the time. We have these amazing events going on because people have realized it's fantastic to get out there into nature and ride your bikes on these backcountry roads and backcountry trails.
I mean, I have ridden out here before. I'll walk. Oh, we're almost at the third corner, Brown's Hut, or the start of Heafy track, 200 k's in, just over 10 hours. So, yeah, about 50 k's back to Takaka. So we'll see if we consider doing Tochanui this evening. See what my body says.
There's 36 hours to do 450 k's.
And that's my bike in the background.
I would say that pretty much everyone has got time to have at least 4 hours sleep. And if you're a bit faster, you can definitely get a 6 hours sleep.
Some people will go out and they'll ride all through the night. I'm a little bit softer. I like my sleep. I'll be looking to get back to my motel in Takaka and at least get 4 to 6 hours sleep. 2,500 metres of climbing. Geez, we've got 4,000 tomorrow. Oh, well, we'll see. I might get motivated to go back out a little bit later. So if you going the other way, those guys are going through the night in that weather. Whether I go out now and try and knock off Tochanui, which is potentially 3 hours off the time, and 60 k's off the 200 k's tomorrow, so then it's only 140. Okay, how much time do I actually need for tomorrow? It's probably 3 hours at least out and back to Tochanui, which by the time I get going means we'll be back by 10:30, 11. So I'm just gonna pull up stumps for the day and probably look at get up at 4 a.m. in the morning or whatever, and yeah, see what we can knock off tomorrow. Another big day ahead, probably just an overall time this as well, just from doing 150 k's yesterday. Leg's feeling a bit.
Riding at night can be really disorientating if you don't have easy things that you can fix on. You know, you're looking at working in this little pool of light that just moves with you and you don't have any reference points. Often it feels like you're not moving, you're not getting to anywhere.
Oh, she's a bit tough going this morning. A bit slower. There was what, 21 k's in an hour. Just go slow and easy and hopefully warm up into it at some point in time. Oh. It's a real hill climbing start now, so that'll be the telling factor.
A lot of people understand when you come to Golden Bay, you go over Takaka Hill, and it's a nice paved road, 800-meter climb. It's a great thing to climb. When you're going to the Trilobite Hut, you have a paved road from Upper Takaka to the Cobb Powerhouse. And by the time you've got to the Cobb Powerhouse, you've done the same climbing as going up Takaka Hill. And you're only part way to the finish. From there, it's an unpaved road to the hut. People don't realize that you're probably doing 2.5 times the climbing you'd go up Takaka Hill.
Doing a few extra gears today. And I keep on pressing the levers looking for more, and there ain't none. A 50-34 on the front and a 34-11 on the back. And it's in the 34-34 at the moment.
There's no race when you don't want to quit. It's just part of the racing experience as you get tired, hungry, cold, and miserable. From my experience, there are two things which I always do in that situation. The first is I give myself a 10-minute micro nap. I set my watch for 10 minutes, I lie down wherever I am, I just sleep for 10 minutes. The second thing is when you're feeling really, really miserable, just stop the riding and you'll just feel better. In the end, it's better just to reset yourself, recalibrate your goals and say, okay, I might not finish in 36 hours, I'll only do 4 or 5 of them, but that's better than just bailing early because you're not happy.
Oh, toes and hands are cold.
You know, when it's a struggle to pedal downhill, it's not very good flying.
Oh, mine's not doing the best for me. So yeah, a different level from yesterday. Yesterday was, you know, still tough, but this is going to be a long day, and I'm going to be thankful just to get back out of this road. About getting back on the rock and going again, see how far I get. Oh.
I'm really big into adventure and what true adventure offers, doing things that you don't know how you're going to go. A lot of my adventures are things that I am uncertain whether I can achieve, and I like the idea of digging a big hole and see if I can get myself out of it. I think too many things today have a guaranteed outcome, and trying to set things up with uncertain outcomes is really important. I'm really passionate about creating those situations that allow people to explore themselves, but setting something up that is relatively controlled at one level, but has lots of scope for exploration.
In events like this, there are going to be highs and lows. You can do more than what you think you can achieve. This is a challenge, and I like to achieve a challenge, so at the end of the day, that's probably what drives me, is to go, right, I have ticked the box, and if I fail, but you learn lessons to go, where did things go wrong?
So that's got to be like the slowest 109 Ks I've ever done. Coming up to 9 hours. All right, coffee. See how we go. On for 5, 6 is questionable. Still would have to do Totranui if I decide to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, so hopefully this will revive me.
Yeah, of course it will.
For many people, they are often facing doing something that they haven't done before. Probably half the people turning up, they're trying to do something they haven't done. They've never ridden that far, or they've never challenged themselves to do that. You know, it's that mental challenge is the big thing, and trying to stay in the moment and just do the thing that's in front of you at that point in time. You know, I find that hard all the time.
Oh, it's just stiffening up. Too much low torque, high torque, low cadence, getting up cobble, deprivate it. But never mind. This is the shit you do for fun. Five corners. I think that might be it actually. 5, I could probably get out to the sixth corner by 6 o'clock, but I wouldn't be back to get it. It's 4:30, so decision is to pull up stumps, ride back into town. I'm happy with 5.
It didn't really matter if you did 1 corner or 6 corners, so there wasn't a winner as such. The idea of setting a time frame and just doing as many corners as you could was to try and make it really inclusive. I want to create events that challenge people. I want to create events that give them a chance to find themselves. I like the idea of racing, but mostly I like the idea of building community and getting people together. The 6 Corners Challenge is a lot about that. Bringing people in, allowing them to have an adventure together, setting up social situations, interacting while you're out on course.
It's fun how there's like no registration, no nothing. No, I haven't got a clue how many people were in it.
First time doing anything like 6 corners. I live in a flat of psychos and they wanted to do it and I just was like, oh yeah, I'll come. Maybe I'll go for like a hike or something. And then I just decided I have a bike, see what happens.
I think super low-key events like this are the best kind of event, and everyone's just here because they really want to be here.
It's like you get to the end, it's like, okay, there's no one here. That's it, it's over. You know, there's no sign up, there's no tracking, no one pays anything. I don't know actually who turned up, and I love that. It's like, you can turn up, have your own adventure, and go away.
Came out to have a challenge. I've given that this weekend. Ultimately, you come out here to have a bit of fun, push yourself a little bit, get out with nature, see a few things that you don't normally see.
So it's very much an event for the people who are here and participating. And I think that comes through with the socialising that happens before and after, and the camaraderie that comes out of that is like, oh, we turned up and we did this together. And no one else has any sense of what actually happened. You have to be here to have a sense of what happened. And I really like that. So I think that's a cool thing about it.